process. Nope, that's not going to work.
All right.
All right. The Ogren Cannon was in the... What was in what? The base book. Which one was that? The Iron Kingdoms. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I still have.
Is that the Nightmare Empire? I don't have any of them open yet. Is that the night? I'm looking. We got Ghosts of Salt March. We got Xanathar.
Oh, no.
Iron Kingdom RPG Nightmare. And then to Iron Kingdom Core Book. Right? No.
Requiem.
It's on it. I have it. It's on computer. I will find it. I just upgraded from one thing to another, and it's
Ogren Warcleaver.
I'll find it. Anyway.
Ogren Battle Cannon.
Yeah, I just... Read it to me real quick. I'll type it into mine, and then I'll copy and paste into his.
I am posting it in the... It's in the chat window for Roll20.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's a one-shot wonder.
No, it's a repeater. Yeah. Okay, but it you can keep reloading it.
Yeah. Yeah, but how long does it take to reload?
Okay.
That it?
Well,
That's
not
not
too
too
bad.
bad.
That's not bad.
And
Even
then,
the,
would this be a strength? For the
No.
attack?
For a cannon, it's going to be an agility, so because it's a ranged weapon.
Right. So, dex, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep, it would be using your dex.
Okay. Proficient or not? It's a gun.
Are you
I'm proficient in all guns.
It is not a gun. It is a specific cannon that mostly Ogrins are the only ones proficient in it.
it's a martial. It falls under martial rifles.
So, okay. So would I be proficient?
Are
in it or
are
not?
you proficient in it? What's your character say? Not everybody's proficient in guns, like poor Bone Tibia. That's why Bone Tibia's got the crossbow instead of the rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can do simple, but yeah.
Because unlike every TV show ever in America, guns are just not that easy.
Change something.
Actually, they are, but
They're a lot simpler than a crossbow.
not a breech loader though.
Okay, so I'm a fighter.
It would be under your
So let me look up.
class, and it'll be in your proficiencies. It should be on your character sheet.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Okay. Of course, yeah.
I mean,
Last
you
minute,
you did
so
have a
not
good point
everything's in
about
here like it
the
should.
necro rifle, you know,
Weapon-
being not good against the lich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
You said you're what type of fighter?
Shroud Knight.
The subclass that's in the Nightmare Empire book.
Okay, well, let's see. The
Nightmare.
standard fighter
Okay, I can-
is. No.
My room smells like floor cleaner. It's better than what it smelled
Ew.
like before.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably better.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It was horrible. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Shroud.
It looked like a frickin' fire hose went off.
Because it's a ranged weapon.
Yeah, my dog's allergic to peanut butter, and people always try to give her peanut butter treats, and I'm just like, please don't. This is
Oh,
going to be
no.
that's so bad for me.
I mean, and that sucks too, because peanut butter is the most common dog treat ingredient too.
Yeah, and she
Mhm.
fucking loves it.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
You know, like anyone who's lactose intolerant loves ice cream. Body hates it.
yeah.
My heart goes out to those who have that problem.
I can't eat chocolate. I'm mostly just annoyed with that.
That would
Yeah,
definitely be
caffeine
annoying.
and chocolate.
It
Yeah.
gives me migraines. Lots of
Oh
fun.
no. Hypersensitivity?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
I am fine. I was trying to hang up a shirt and I missed.
Ah,
I fold
So-
on while we do this.
well, that's fine.
Eat.
Brian is currently playing a game, I think, while we're doing this, because, you know.
What? It's like when I have to give the wife crap when she's playing World of Warcraft while we're gaming on Tuesday nights.
I absolutely refuse to play that game.
I played way back in the day, but
Well, I mean,
don't play it anymore. It's like
okay, so you
changed
gotta
so
buy
much.
the game, and then how much does it cost a month?
I think it's like up to $20 a month, something like that.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Something like that.
All right, so your basic fighter, I think, has the
probably pretty much everything.
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna.
You're
Google
perfect.
search.
Because see, the basic fighter does not have firearms.
Okay, so
For the fighter to get firearms, you have to buy the feat for firearms.
And if you're buying feats, we know you're a pervert.
I don't even know where you're going with that.
Feet picks.
Hey,
Different
we
kind
don't
of feet.
shame about that. If you can get money for your feet picks, I say you get money for your feet picks.
Hey, nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
no
being a
kink.
pervert.
No kink shaming, you know. It's,
Are you
don't-
kidding?
don't-
If you want to throw me
Oh,
$20,
yeah.
I'll put my feet in pudding. How about that?
Hell yeah. Freaking problem.
Pictures coming soon on Patreon.
I mean,
Join the $50 tier to not see them.
Why, look, I got a
James
bowl
is
of
gonna be-
D20s
James
and
is-
I'm rolling my feet in the D20s.
James is
Oh.
gonna get a Fansly account, and
OnlyFans, yeah.
no, Fansly is like the step down from OnlyFans. I think. I hear about
the
it
generic
on
knockoff.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, they talk about it on YouTube on some of my YouTubers that I watch. They joke about it. All right, I give up. I can't find the stuff. I guess I'm not proficient, but Ryan
If you're
would be
not seeing
because
it, you are not proficient. Yep, that is the
Yeah.
correct answer.
so no problem. I will.
You could
Work
write
on
it
that.
in real quick while Jim's not looking.
That'll
No.
only work so
All right, so
often.
for damage, would that be a strength, dex, constitution? Not attack, but damage.
It's a range attack, so it's your dex bonus is used for damage. I thought we got that all put in your character sheet last time.
Okay. I don't see it. I see the trident stuff. I see the boarding axe stuff. I see the bile cannon, the boarding axe, the javelin, the scimitar,
Well, why
the
didn't you
grave,
put
the
it
hand
in there
axe.
last time? Obviously, somebody must have threw your cannon overboard. That was all.
I'm a dumbass. And then it's bludgeoning.
Yep, because it's a big ass cannonball.
And then what's the crit on it?
It's basically the base damage is dice.
Okay. D12.
Okay, so everybody ready?
All right. I am done. Yep.
Oh.
Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
As last we left off, you guys were leaving the harbor there, and a ghost ship came springing from the waves and signaled for y'all to turn to about so they could board you guys and have conversation face to face. And I believe our captain said, "I'll be in my bunk." And you guys dropped anchor. Right. And as we come to an opening here, you've got the spectral ship next to your ghost ship. Just to differentiate the fact that their ship is see-through and yours is, flesh and wood and bone. As you guys are having a parlay where basically the two ships have planks from both sides, so there's like ghost planks. That's funny because your captain can step on those, but nobody else should try. As the ghost captain's got the fancy Commodore hat. And he, from the distance, the camera's zooming in as one boat is going up and down with the waves and the other's floating just above the water. So some of the folks on the planks sitting in on the conversation, which would totally be your officers, are swaying up and down while the spectral folks, including your captain, are standing perfectly still floating. As the Commodore looks at you, Captain Tear, and says, "So what say ye, Captain Tear? Have you found the Baron's Theris?" And there's total disdain the way he says that.
Oh, you mean the captain's girlfriend? Oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
And then the captain keelholes one of his men.
On the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tempted to just go below decks and grab the body and flop it onto the deck. Yep. Got it done.
Nice.
Do it.
Flop the old corpse that's been stitched back together. Beautifully stitched back together.
Yep. That nat 20 quality. Twice in a row.
As pretty much all five of his, leadership group, the specters all look at the body and they all simultaneously go, "Huh."
Yep, we got her. She's a little worse to wear.
Now the question is, did the captain come out for this, or is he letting the first mate do all the talking?
I had a crappy day. I will come out if they need me, but no, first mate, you're on. It was rough getting out of that.
Okay.
We made a bad party for.
As they all look at the corpse, and the Commodore laughs and he says, "Ha, I guess the old sea witch got what was coming for her."
Mhm.
Yes, she did.
So, who here speaks for the ship, the Revenant's Revenge?
I do today. The captain is down below.
Below. Anyways,
Are you saying the terror of the seas is too good to come see an old mate?
Well, it was a very difficult battle, and he is recovering. So he will be with us when he needs to. But for now, I'm here to talk.
And he kind of mockingly looks back to his first mate and Bosun and says, "Or the first mate here found a circle of salt to keep the captain quiet for a while." How dare you tell tales out of class, Captain Commodore? As he says, "So, the Baron asked that we touch base with his wayward captain to make sure he's heading first thing back to Blackwater."
We are headed that way now.
yeah, we just stopped to resupply.
So, you wouldn't be minding an escort back to Blackwater then?
That would be most appreciative for an escort. That way, if we find any trouble on the way, we can take him down twice as fast and split the treasure.
Ooh.
I didn't know you were offering escort service.
So, do me a favor and give me either deception or persuasion, depending on if you're being lying or charming.
I think I'm going to be persuading him. Charming.
Okay.
Let's see how we do today.
See, that's
And
the
is
kind of day I
anyone-
was having.
Do I get it?
Is anyone assisting you?
I
Not
would
with
like
my
somebody to
8
assist me.
charisma.
Well, if I get in this,
standing there trying to throw in comments, so I'll assist
Bone
him.
Tibby is giving quips to help reinforce things.
now if
So
she,
I
she
will-
assists,
Hey, you know what? Skippy
but
has
doesn't
a
roll.
charisma 4. He will help.
we get the other
Advantage.
side, right? The advantage, right?
You get advantage. That's why I was asking. Yep.
Thank you so much. Okay, great.
Okay,
Woohoo!
so with Bone Tibia's dry, dead humor hackling in the background. Totally, channeling some Forsaken stuff there from WoW. You get the crew laughing at this as they're just like, aha, so, very well. I'll be going back to my ship and will be following you from down below. And they joke as they point to the water, because obviously when you have a ghost ship, it's okay to swim underwater instead of above it. If you're needing some
All right,
assistance,
we
give
will.
us 4 bells, then 2 bells, then 4 bells.
So 10 bells.
My goodness. No, 4, 2, and 4. I got it. Yes, sir. We will let you know if we need your assistance.
What if we did 44 bells and then 20 bells? Every day.
Okay.
As
Mhm.
the Commodore totally looks over at Bone Tibia and says, "Watch the sass on that one."
Yeah.
As almost
I'll get killed
as
someday.
as almost as one, they all kind of turn around floaty and float back to their ship, and their ship just like starts sinking straight down into the water. And the last thing you see before they disappear below the waves, the Commodore pulls his hat off and says, "And tell the old terror the Commodore sends his best." And he gives a big flourishy hat salute, taking his hat off
Aye,
and
Captain.
flourishing in the air.
Aye,
As
Captain.
you
Will
see,
do.
like, this little crow's nest with a small goblin ghost sitting in it just above the water.
Now, as one professional to another, is their crow's nest better than mine?
Well, it's spectral and made of see-through white ghosty stuff, so yes.
Damn it! Oh well.
Do you
Well, at least we
guys
don't have to
say
wait.
anything? Do you tell the captain anything? What's going on?
I run down and
Where it belongs.
regale the captain with the entire situation.
Hey, Captain, we have an escort.
Oh, thanks for the good news. Couldn't you talk him out of it? Tell him that we were headed our way and we didn't need any help?
That would
They'd
look
only-
very suspicious since our captain wasn't present, and that was suspicious enough. And then if I refuse an escort, since we're headed that way and they're headed that way, don't you think they would be on to us about something?
Couldn't convince them that they'd only slow us down?
Do you think their ship, which is superior to ours, is going to slow us down, Captain?
That bucket
Wow,
ain't
why you gotta talk about
better
your
than-
lady like that?
our ship.
Wow.
Our ship sunk.
Dressing
This is
down
a
your
sex-
lady.
Yeah, that's... The ship is part of the crew. You be loyal to her.
I am,
Alright.
Captain, but facts are facts, and we had to make the of accepting their escort or risk having war. Do you want war with them, sir?
Well,
If you
Well-
had been here, I'm sure you would have handled it much better, sir, but I did the best I could.
oh, take your nose out of my hat, son.
Well, actually, that was a dig at you not showing up to the fucking parlay.
And Captain's girlfriend's totally in the bed, all slightly covered, all sensually looking, and she's just like, he's got a point. The captain should have been on deck.
You'll need to be...
Sorry.
You'll
Seen and
need
not
to
heard.
remain below deck. No, not seen. And probably not heard. In fact,
Preferably, like, nothing.
yeah.
Are you talking to me?
No, her.
Oh,
That
well, yeah,
crew
of
can't
course.
see her.
Yeah, but they're below the water, Captain. They're
But they can
underneath
fly-
us.
They can just go through our ship.
Yeah,
Um,
so
They
she
are like
needs
our
to
captain. They are specters.
she needs to
how much salt do
shield
we have?
herself. Shield herself from outside sight. I'm sure there's a way to do it. The
I mean,
seer
if-
should be able to.
Does our first mate or captain want to set watch to make sure there's eyes on the lower decks to make sure someone's not floating through the ship looking?
I think
I-
somebody should be on watch at all
I mean,
times.
if no one is told to be on watch, nobody will be on watch. Nobody's
We need
on
to-
watch below deck. After all, that's just weird.
We need to set a watch below deck, and Bone Tibia,
double-
can you work on Crutch's makeup and make her not look like her?
Sure.
Interesting. Maybe surgically rearrange her face a bit.
I
That-
think you have a
maybe-
problem with that.
Maybe just disguised. Let's
Okay.
not get carried
Well,
away
I mean,
yet.
Rearrange your
You-
face a little bit, but that
you
would.
could, you could make
also-
her more beautiful. I didn't say in a bad way. I said
She is
rearranged, not-
perfect the way she is.
I don't
Aw,
know.
Captain's getting
Enough
some
of that
brownie points
talk.
back.
you know, Captain. you might want to ask your lady if she has any things that she needs touched up or anything. Because
Oh,
what woman wouldn't want
I have
such a
touched
treat?
up everything she's got.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Look, what if we just
Fine.
put
Okay.
another
Okay.
face on top of her face, and when we're done with this, we can get
There you go. Yeah. Make her look like a zombie. Just put a zombie face on top of her.
Yeah, that would
Okay,
be
so,
a very
Bo-
good face.
Bone
I don't-
tibia, using the captain's powdered mirror area. Give me a deception with advantage.
Oh.
Can I use my disguise kit roll instead?
You could totally use that if you're proficient in that. It would be higher.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't pull up my character sheet already for some reason.
What?
Here we are.
As it sounds like there's a haunted pet on the ship scratching the deck.
Yeah, my dog's trying to dig a hole in the carpet. For
That sounds
reasons.
fun.
Yeah, my cat does that too.
Alright.
I've discovered some of the best things are those super cheap cardboard scratching toys.
Yeah, he's got those too.
Because those are the closest to the Amazon box that will keep their attention. So a solid 19. She looks totally different with some rouge and some eyeliner and some contouring to her horns to change their shape.
Shave the legs and all that.
Okay, and she's like, I could live with this.
Yep.
It'll feel like I'm cheating on you. I'm all for it.
Typical man response.
It's kind of like,
He's like, ah.
Hey, honey, would you ever cheat on me? Why the delay? I was wondering if your 57 personalities count.
Nice.
So you basically, are you going to go on deck to pilot the ship, Captain, or are you leaving it to one of your subordinates?
I will leave that to one of my subordinates. Well, no, I will. Yeah, I'll pilot the ship, but I do want to set a watch below, or I'm gonna have the first mate set a watch below.
So,
Okay.
quick question, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the water vehicles thing? Is that the piloting stuff or not?
That is
I do
the piloting. Yep.
Okay. Do you have that?
It's a hell
thing?
of a time to question the captain. I mean, he did hit another ship last time leaving port.
I do have the water vehicles.
Okay, so do
Sure.
I. I just was checking.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
I mean, okay, you can drive then, but you still have to set up a watch.
I don't care either way. I thought you might want to stay with your lady and make sure she was safe while I took care of stuff up. You take care of stuff down below, so to speak, and I'll take care of stuff up top.
Sounds
Okay,
like
well,
mutinous talk to me.
The best
And this
kind of
is
talk.
how he gets the mutiny to happen.
So we need Bone Tibia in the crow's nest, because
Yeah.
she's got the best eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You can drive. We need a watch below. And actually, though, I don't want to be anywhere near Crutch right now. Crutch can be below. You know what? I will take the watch below.
Okay, sounds good.
Because if the Duke tries to sear through me or sear focus on me, I don't want to be near her.
Ooh,
Mhm.
good point.
Also, if there is
Fair
a invader from the other ghost ship, you'll be able to chase them a little bit more easily than
Yeah,
entity.
yeah. So I'll be one with the hull.
Okay, so first mate, do me a favor and give me a perception check on behalf of the crew since you tell them to go to watch.
Can I get a little help with this?
Nope, this is one roll for the crew.
Oh, crap. Okay.
As
Better than half.
better than half on a d20, yeah. As, believe it or not, one of the crew do bellow out that there's spooks and specters on the ship, sir. On the lowest deck, at one point, they call out that they saw a spirit poke its head through the ship, get blatantly spotted with a natural one, and it ran off after being spotted. And that seems to be the only specter they say they've seen.
Good man.
Your 11 beats a natural one every time.
Keep your eyes open. Let's double the watch down below.
Say, doubling the watch would give you advantage. So as you're getting ready to pilot the ship, you're yelling, they're pulling up the anchor, they're doing their usual crew thing where they start their little deck song to get the anchor up. The ship does have strong breezes going the direction you want. Are you wanting to try to race this ghost ship? That's a possibility that with good winds you might be able to outdo it, since it does not actually, in fact, catch
Have
the wind
sails?
itself.
Well, it's
I think that's a good idea. Is there any way I can get some inspiration from the captain? So I can,
Not
do a
unless
really
the
good.
captain gives you some inspiration of some
you
kind.
can do it.
I go down and talk to the captain real quick and get the inspiration from him.
So you're basically telling the captain your plan is to try to lose these losers?
Well, to outrun them and to get to the
that would
port
totally be
before
out
them,
losing
so maybe
these
we
losers. Yep.
So yeah.
Okay, Captain, are you giving him something inspiring?
Yeah, boost me, Captain, boost me.
Do I have
sounds
something
dirty.
inspiring?
I mean, you could always go with hey, I'm going to do a navigation, or give him a pep talk and roll pilots, water vehicles, and see if you just get a 10 or better to give him some last minute tips.
Yeah, Captain, that.
Well, what about? I mean, I can do that, but I
There's other
have
things
a
you can do.
thought.
There goes Kevin yawning again, trying to cause yawns everywhere.
Yeah.
I was re-listening. I was re-listening to last episode, and we were all yawning.
Oh, really?
Funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can.
You can try.
Can I control water to slow? Oh no, because the ghost ship isn't in the. It's intangible, so that won't.
It's intangible, yeah. Plus you're hiding below decks.
Yeah. So, and gust isn't. Okay, so give a navigation check to give him.
No, just give me inspiration. Inspire me. Pump me up, Captain.
That's what we're saying, is he'll use his skill to give you inspiration.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because
I thought he could just talk to me. And
it's not just a pep talk. You don't get pep talk and then go out on deck. He's not a bard.
I'm not a bard. My other captain is a bard.
You're landlocked pirate.
But I will definitely.
Yeah, never. Oh, damn, that's bad.
You.
I was like, why is Sweetum's rolling watercraft?
I'm sorry.
Oh well, crap. My inspiration might not be that helpful.
He's totally telling you what you know that needs to be told. No, you cannot. So the captain gives you some good advice, probably because you were ribbing him, and he's just like giving you the sardonic advice that you would give every first-year seaman taking the helm, as you're just like, yes, Captain, I know, Captain. Never take my hands off the wheel.
I don't
So,
know. Would that work on a?
Stygian Abyss.
Do we have
I mean,
Might not
that
work on
would
the
work
ship.
if you
but
would
it would
like
work
to
on
cast it
everything
on
in
them.
it. Oh, it would be in front of them, obviously. So they ran into it.
Will?
Would they be able to detect that it was the captain that did it?
Well, it's not the captain, it'd be me, but
Sorry.
You
would
mean, would
know
they
what it
notice
was?
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Would they notice a dark and ominous circle that's just in front of their ship and not your ship as you slip away?
Well,
And the
it'd be under
goblin
us.
who's sticking above the water saying, "They're magic users, waving his fingers."
You
Well,
know,
I mean, it might be.
Okay, well,
I have faith in you. You can do this. You can make them just keep your sails trimmed, keep the crew busy, command them well, and respect them, and they'll respect you. Morgan Ramsey, do we have enough salt to coat the hull?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Besides, remember, salt doesn't work for all ghosts. That's just your particular weakness.
it's the Spector kind, I think, isn't it?
Yep. Well, the Spector's got like 20 different weaknesses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Captain just happened to roll salt.
Oh. I didn't know that. Okay.
Is good for an ocean adventure. Ha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we
Anyway,
decided
okay.
it's just the dried distilled salt.
Yeah.
That's why your
yeah.
folks are mopping the deck at all moments of every day.
Oh, absolutely.
Just
If I
step
see
out on
any
deck
salt
and burst into
buildup, I will
flames.
bust your ass.
Steps on the deck and just bursts into flames.
it's like 10 hit points or something horrible. It's
Yeah, it's
evil.
pretty profound.
Yeah.
Well, where is exactly the other ship in relation to
Well,
ours?
it's basically like 30 feet off to the left, underwater, about
And behind.
30 feet underwater with just the crow's nest sticking above the splashing waves.
Oh, so there's just this little.
This little ghost goblin looking at you guys in the crow's nest that the waves occasionally lap and cover and then uncover.
But remember, they can only go as fast as their captain wills it, whereas you can go as fast as you can get your crew to do the work. So.
And the
Well.
wind is actually on your side. So if our first mate can get up to the till and start barking some orders to the bosun to spread the word, and you can give me a 15 or better on water vehicles,
Okay. I head up.
you can
top.
outrun this ghost ship.
I head up top and start barking orders at the crew and the bosun, saying, "Spread those sails, boys. We gotta outrun these our escort here.
So
get there
before you
fast."
roll, is anyone doing anything to help him?
I'll
I
go around
will
and yell
help
at people
him
too.
through- Oh, sorry. Talking at the same time as someone else.
Yep. Sorry, what was that?
I can run around and yell at the people too because I'm good at yelling.
All right.
Okay,
And
give
can
me
I-
an intimidation roll real quick. You need 10 or better to give him an advantage.
For
'Cause
me
you're
or him?
barking those orders.
For his intimidation or my intimidation?
Whoever just said, I think it was Ryan, saying I'm going to walk around yelling at people.
No, that
me.
was Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oregon
Okay.
Ramsey.
Did not do well there.
It's okay.
Nope, you're basically barking orders, and it looks kind of cute actually that
Yeah.
you're parroting the orders going around.
I
Okay.
could I I can intimidate the hell out of people here, guys.
Well,
Yeah, but
before
before
you-
you roll, you can't give
Yeah.
yourself advantage. I was
But
Can I-
you're the one driving, so
Okay, all right. So I can't intimidate and drive? I can
you can
do that
totally
in my-
intimidate, but it will not be giving you assisting in driving
Okay.
because
All
you
right.
can only do one thing at a time.
Can I inspire and drive?
If you want to inspire somebody else, sure.
Well, Lily, you had an idea?
Yeah, I had an idea. I mean, I'm up in there in the crow's nest. I can just be like, "Yo, dogs, this is the right way to be going." You know, let's catch those
Okay.
winds. I can see all the sails are like filling up.
The
Give
most
me
direct
a
route.
perception or survival. I'm pretty sure I know which one you're going with.
Yeah, perception. Da, da, da. Why's my whole thing so just?
Because she can
Yeah.
see better than any of us.
Oh, damn.
Bone Tibia has eyes that are special eyes, and she keeps them in a small wooden box in her pocket. I've been saving these for a special cadaver. Okay, so you have advantage on your water vehicles roll, thanks to Bone Tibia and your friends bellowing the orders, and your captain gave you some inspiring words of "don't fuck it up." At least somebody's
Okay.
role actually is assisting, but everyone tried
Wait.
real hard.
Now, why is it asking for an input value now when it didn't
It's
ask for that
wanting
before?
to know what stat you're using.
Okay,
Are
so
you
for
using
this,
wisdom? Are you using intelligence? Are you using agility? Are you using your strength to bend that helm at your will?
you keep saying agility, but agility is not a.
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Okay, thank you.
It's agility in most other games.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my dex as a.
Okay.
As the,
You're going for the Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
how's that look?
And after a few hours, you clearly see that you are going faster than the other ship. So you're a few miles ahead of them.
Nice.
I mean, that
Great.
nice breeze has got your sails ripped nice and tight and bellowing. The other ship is just going at standard speed, which is basically the average for most ships. And you're embracing this nice northeastern wind that's coming through, and you're using it to get some distance and speed between the two of you. And you're accidentally, air quotes, getting ahead of them.
Okay. So we're just eager to get the quest and all the stuff back to the to our boss and everything. So yeah, the Baron. So we are eager to get this done and show him how good a job we did.
So you guys have some breathing room. You know, they're a few hours behind you. What are you guys doing? I mean, are you going to attempt to ditch them completely? Or you just want to try to stay outpacing them and stay ahead of them?
I think we try and push it some to continue pushing it to see if we can get another couple hours in front of them, maybe, guys. What do you think? What does everybody think?
What's their advantage of ditching them?
Well, ditching them, you don't have an escort following you.
Yeah.
We don't have more people fighting us if we brace the Lich right away, because that's a whole crew of people that's on the Lich's side,
Well,
and we're
remember,
trying to.
You're going to be going to the Lich's harbor, full of his minions and his ships and his flotilla.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that this escort doesn't stop at the dock like the minions would be stopping at the dock.
Oh, it's true. This ghost ship can float across the land.
Even the crew would escort us up to the palace.
If the ship itself did.
The dad called us in and sent his enforcer to bring us in, as you know, or else. That's
Also,
the impression
we won't
I
have
got.
spies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's harder for them to spy on us if we're hours ahead of them. And I hear rolling dice in the background, so he's doing it stealth style. James
So
forgot
does-
to mute when he did that.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Anyway, so what do you think, guys? Should we push it some more and see if we can... I'm rolling my dice too. See if we can push it some more and get a little further ahead, or should we just stay where we're at the
You're the one in charge here.
I'm asking for crew's input because I trust my crewmates.
Or you could always try to like do some funny maneuvers and try to break line of sight between the two ships. As there's a little goblin looking and the waves are going through his face every now and then, he's going, "They're going east, northeast."
That away! No,
A wave
that
splashes,
away!
and then you guys take a quick cut and follow the coastline and ditch the line of sight.
Well, so I want to
Maybe
take
you
the
wanting
most direct
distance?
route.
Tibia, can you see their little goblin, and are they distressed by the fact that we're getting away?
Let me see.
Question.
Should I roll perception for that one?
Bone tibia, that's going to be perception with disadvantage. But
All
if you
right.
have your spyglass, it would be a straight roll.
All right. Either way, it's 14.
Bone tibia whiffs out the spyglass and looks, and you see way off at the 3-mile marker this little goblin in a ghostly basket floating across the water without being disturbed by the waves. And he basically is, shouting and pointing. He doesn't seem too disturbed, but he's basically giving your bearings to someone that can hear him.
All right.
If you want to
So-
give me an insight check, I might tell you more.
Let's do insight. Shit.
The goblin seems very annoyed, but it's not like they're panicking to catch up to you or anything like that. It's just that he's annoyed that you guys were supposed to go together and their ship is so much slower than yours. And it's a general annoyance,
Mhm.
not like some 5 bells panic type of bullshit.
All right. So they don't think that we're doing anything unusual so far, guys. If you wanna.
It just means that your ship is better than their ship and their Commodore is not have it. What do you mean their ship is outracing my ship? Inconceivable.
I don't think you understand what that word means.
Exactly.
So, hey, if we want to get ahead of them, we can keep doing that.
I
Try
think
to
we
They
just
seem to think that this is a complete normal
Searching.
thing that we're doing. So I think we should just keep
yeah.
doing.
I agree. That's the way I was leaning. Thank you, Bone Tibia. I appreciate your support.
So before he rolls, is anyone else, while Bone Tibia is watching this other ship, keenly calling things out, gonna do anything to help your first mate make his roll?
Well, I think Glyph, if he's back, has watercraft also. He might be able to help out. He had to restart his pooter. But if he will unmute there. Hello?
Sure.
Comes up above deck and says, "I was at my bunk."
Nothing ever goes wrong when you two are working together.
Oh yeah. Never.
He is muted though. He might need to unmute.
Yeah, I'm messaging him, telling him to unmute. He's muted.
Or is he in the other?
There he
way?
goes. No, we'll probably both. Hello.
Hello. Sorry. Hi.
Okay, we need your watercraft assistant. Were you listening?
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of fell asleep for a second. I'm here.
He's got work
The
in the
youngin'
morning.
fell asleep with all those old guys still going good.
Yeah.
At least you weren't yawning.
Just
Wow.
me yawning.
Poor
yeah.
whippersnappers.
Kids these days.
All right. So, Glith, we are thinking that since you have a watercraft or water vehicles proficiency also, if you come up on deck and help us with getting the crew riled up, we're gonna pick up some more speed and get ahead of our escort and maybe not have these bastards right with us when we face the great high mucky muck.
All right, sounds good to me.
So,
what do you want me
all
to do?
you
What
gotta
need?
say is you're assisting. That's all you gotta do.
I'm assisting, and we're gonna go very fast, very very quick.
There's the advantage you were looking for, and the breeze maintains through the nights. Give me your watercraft roll, first mate.
All right, doing it now.
You have advantage.
5 feet per round. Ooh.
Hey, when you're trying to outrace something that goes your normal speed.
Shit.
So you have a 12. 12's not bad. So you're maintaining your lead. You're not really getting ahead, but you're not losing any distance. You've got a couple miles
Alright,
ahead of them.
How many days before we get to
It's
where
a
we're going, or how many?
3-day cruise to get to port, especially with the speed you're going. It's like a 2.5 one now.
How many
Jim?
times? How many
That's a whole
times a
half
day
a
can
knot.
we? How many times a day can we do the boost?
I'll give you twice a day, basically once in the day and once in the night if you're pushing hard.
Sounds good. Okay, so let us know when the next time comes up.
Well, except for this time, Jim.
Uh-huh.
Can I come up on deck and do this? Oh, it didn't. Hang on. Do this.
I don't know. Ooh.
Ooh, smart. Now, would that tear our sails, or would that?
No,
just
if you are
push us?
aboard a ship equipped with sails, you can summon a wind to increase the ship's speed by a number of miles per hour equal to your proficiency bonus.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you
For a sail,
can.
that is a lot.
Well, my captain. Damn.
Considering mine would be like 7 miles per hour. I mean, that would like double the speed of most boats.
Yep.
I mean,
So
hell yeah.
yes, as the sun is setting, the captain's like, they can't see what happens in the dark at this distance. And you're using your Gale Force spell to increase the ship's speed?
Yes. Well, it's a ability.
And for your Gale Force, what is your proficiency bonus?
I'm just checking because I don't know if I updated it when I leveled up. Sorry.
I mean, I think it's 3 or maybe 4.
It's there in my ship. I think it might be 4, but I wanted to look at a book. See.
As the captain says, I'm gonna go back and look at the charts. As all of a sudden the ropes give you that thwack sound as the sails bellow out and you hear seams creaking in anger because of the winds blasting the sails as your boat lurches and it's kind of like pitching at an up angle as it's jet skiing through the water.
You know, being up here has gone from being exhilarating to a little scary.
My proficiency bonus is still 3. Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, you going an additional 3 miles an hour? Holy snaky.
That's not bad. That's good. Yeah. Let's keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
It's like wind? What wind? We make our own. Where we're going, we make our own wind. I mean, seeing as your ship goes 6 miles an hour normally on a good day, you're making a good 7.5 right now with the strong winds, and then all of a sudden you're going 9 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. And Captain, are you gonna maintain that?
In the
got
Yes.
double the watch down below, Cap.
Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Oh, you're pretty sure unless a ghost latched onto your ship, they would not be able to catch up to your
Yeah.
boat.
I
Your
will.
boat is
Yes.
flying through the water.
I will
No,
maintain.
their
They
boat
may
is
be
flying through the water. We're
they
taking.
may be a ghost ship. You're the Lost Dutchman right now.
Flying
Yeah.
Dutchman.
I've got my job now. I will be the wind for as long as we need it.
Sounds good. Thank
The
you,
wind,
Captain.
I am the storm, but you have to steer because I
Okay.
can't do both.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, needless
It's a
to say,
team
through
effort
the
here.
night, you guys are going full tilt, straight there. Someone give me a navigation check.
That Kevin.
Okay,
Piloting
so-
through the
Yeah,
night
it's-
at full speed.
I think that's Kevin, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Yep.
smart one.
That's
That
who's
is
traditionally been doing your charts.
Yeah. Even though I have no skills in it whatsoever.
We
But
have
he's
a
got the
crew
raw
member that,
intellect.
Yeah, we
that has
got
the
a navigator.
skills.
Oh yeah, we did.
But
Yeah.
instead, Marduk's like, "Don't
Fucking
take
hired
my
him and
job." As Marduk pushes the guy you hired out of the way to make sure he's doing it right.
Well, he did a good job.
He did
Yeah.
a very good job. Okay, so you totally point out a little shortcut that could be taken that could further break the line of sight, putting you guys a day ahead of them.
Shortcut.
And
gosh.
you have a few hours as we get the sailing montage before you're going to hit Blackwater. Is there anything you guys are doing as you're starting to see the settlements on the shoreline and some different ships going with the hoisting the black flag? Is there anything you're preparing ahead of time? And did anyone get that corpse off the deck?
I did that.
And you were going to prepare explosives, weren't you, Lily?
I just have a whole bunch of oil.
Oh, because I thought we had talked about filling the corpse with
Oh yeah.
explosives.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Yeah, I can fill the corpse with oil.
Yeah,
There was
Necrosurgeon.
some
They can-
total talk about putting the corpse in a barrel for preservation purposes.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, barrel of necrotite.
Yeah, well,
A barrel made out of necrotite or a barrel
No,
of
it
necrotite
could
in
be
the bottom?
oil.
it can
You
be
use
oil.
Oil is
Yeah.
preservative.
Yeah.
Now, would the
I mean,
oil...
outside of botulism, not much lives in oil.
would-
Hey,
would-
outside of oxygen, most bad things can't grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would-
Preserved oil. Let's do it.
But for
Would
some reason,
oil, if it ignited, damage the lich guy?
it's fire.
I don't know what damages them. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. we might
Oh,
have
see,
some oil.
you totally were on watch the night where everyone got together and discussed ideas.
I was down below, having a nap or something.
These are fire and magical weapons. So yeah, that's
Great,
what I.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah, because they're resistant to cold lightning and necrotic damage, and immune to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, which is what Lily told it, or Bontibia told us.
And his furnace is susceptible to.
To being extinguished.
Yep.
And he keeps his soul in a phylactery on a shelf hidden in the library behind an old skull.
Don't know exactly what his phylactery is, but you have a little teaser.
Yeah. So. But if we destroy the body, it should give us enough time to find the soul and destroy it too. Or, sold to the highest bidder.
I sent you a message via Facebook Messenger about some extra activities.
Oh, what is this?
Ooh.
Let's find this out. What is this? What secrets? Ooh.
There is a mutiny.
No.
Ooh, Bone Tibia is doing some things. As there's this montage of Bone Tibia sneaking around doing things.
Yeah.
I like that. That's some cool shit.
Yeah.
I think I'm mostly
Inspiration
maintaining the
doing
wind.
that. It is one of my character traits. But I don't like being controlled.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything special before you get to Blackwater Port? Dun 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 dun. Your escort is in the dust.
Oh, they must have gotten really lost. They were in the water last we saw them.
They just got in over their heads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dun-dum.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Anything?
I'm mostly maintaining the wind.
I'm steering the ship. I don't know if I should be doing anything else.
Okay. So you guys come pulling up into the harbor, you see this is your home port. You know the rules and regs and everything for this. So are you guys following usual procedure, or are you doing something fancy dancy?
I think
Like
standard, because we don't want to...
parking outside of the port and then coming in by dinghy, or anything sneaky.
Oh, that might be smart, actually.
Yeah, but then Skippy can't come.
Mhm.
Oh,
Because Skippy would crush the dinghy.
that's a good point.
Skippy climbs out on the dinghy, and the dinghy just goes straight to the bottom.
Can't
Pretty
Skippy
much.
make its own way to port?
He can spend
can't swim.
an hour underwater. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know what? It's a trap, but we can sail in. Flying the correct colors so that should we? No, we shouldn't.
Oh, what's the captain thinking? I'm hearing some captain deception here.
Come on, you got a great mind, Captain. You can
What are
do
you
it.
thinking, Captain? He's been in his bunk
Devious.
plotting.
Yeah. He's a devious man.
Well, we have the colors of the other
The other Lich Lord.
Lich Lord. But that will... The problem is if we do that, it will trigger an alarm. I mean, the only reason I would do that is so we could... Because it's a different boat with a different flag, disguise the name, then we can...
You
land.
mean remove the plank that says Revenant's Revenge?
Yes, yeah. So let's remove the plank, fly the other Duke's colors, so we come in so that because we are so far ahead, they're not expecting us to land, so we can actually land and get in position before. We still have to go up and meet them and turn in the body, but we can do it unexpectedly.
As immediately the captain comes out before you get to port saying, I have a plan! And Captain, give me a deception or bark orders to someone you would like to make that deception roll. And since you do have the flags, and this is the first time this ship has actually gone to this harbor, I will give whoever makes the roll advantage with the teamwork going on.
Who has the better than 4 deception, Lily?
I do not.
Oh,
I have.
Look at me.
I got
I'm not a
4.
liar.
My deception's a -1.
okay. Well,
I'm thinking our
my
captain
deception
might be
is
the best.
1.
Oregon, you've got
Deception is 4.
Yeah, I got 4.
You can be our
Oh
deceiver.
yeah, there you
His
go.
cooking is deceptively good.
Deceptively good at cooking and talking shit.
He
Nah.
deceives you into believing the food was good.
He deceives me into believing he did a good job disguising our presence.
Do you have any rerolls or anything like that once a day, or? I know Bone Tibia does, so I didn't know if your character did.
No.
Nope. Oh, okay, no problem.
You know what? We tried. What's the worst that could happen?
We can
So-
throw our regular flags back up and say, hey, we forgot to change
No,
it.
no. This
No.
is you did the deception.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure it's gonna work.
Well,
Just
yeah.
because
Okay.
the difficulty is only a 10 to see through the deception has nothing to do with it.
But
There's no take backsies after you try it.
I've got a plan B in my brain. Basically, lie like a rug. Oh,
He
we
points over
captured.
to the silver platter where his brain is kept.
We captured a ship and forgot to switch our colors. It'll never happen again.
If anybody questions us.
Yeah, which they won't, because my crew is the best damn crew in the seas.
And that's how the
I-
captain gets everyone inspired before you hit the docks.
So I always,
Absolutely.
when he talks, I always see in my mind's eye Captain Yellowbeard giving a talk to the pirates. If anybody else has seen that movie,
Oh
back
my
in the day.
god. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, that seems
Okay,
about
so
right.
you guys are pulling into the harbor, and the dock workers help pull your lines nice and tight to the ports. And somebody shouts out to what's the name of the ship, sailor? And you totally throw off the original name to the ship from Hook Harbor. And the guy
Yeah.
totally carries the message up to the harbor master. With his 4 that is under your 10, he basically conveys whatever you say, and that seems to be the correct information. The sun is starting to set as you guys are in the harbor, and no one seems to be questioning what you're given there.
okay.
What are you guys planning?
I say we head in right away with the body in the barrel, and can she spare any of her books, Captain? Or are we saying that we're down with the ship? We couldn't
She
recover them
actually
or
made
whatever.
duplicates, remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
The
wasn't here for
rogue
that.
and Cirrus made counterfeits.
Fantastic, awesome, awesome.
Slightly
Flawless
flawed
counterfeit.
counterfeit.
Slightly flawed, yeah.
I mean, flawless counterfeit. Flawless counterfeits, but with
It's flawless in air quotes.
yes,
Got it. Makes sense. Perfect.
undetectable, but
Totally looks like AI
sorry.
wrote them because the words are gibberish.
I pushed the wrong button. My bad.
Yeah.
yeah, you did. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we might as well grab some. Okay, so
I'm ready for the battle, I guess.
Crutch needs to lie low, probably stay in the ship.
Mm-hmm. With her new zombie face.
Yeah.
You mean her hot drag queen makeup?
I don't know why you don't do my makeup that way. God.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Lich DeVille.
Nice.
And everyone else will bring the books, will bring the body in the barrel.
Bring our weapons because we don't go anywhere unarmed.
I mean, we're
Hey,
pirates.
this is one of those ports where you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Nobody really gives
Yeah.
a shit if you're walking around with, a cannon on your hip.
Yeah.
And we will just maintain the facade enough to get to the gates without anyone realizing who we are until we have to. So, look like you're from Hook Harbor.
Sure.
Walk like you're from Hook Harbor.
I'll walk like a pirate. How's that?
There you go.
Somebody give me either now don't everybody roll at once. One person give me either a stealth or a deception.
Yeah, not
deception
any.
is you're pulling up the
Tibia?
cloaks and you're hiding yourself.
Don't Tibia,
A
how's
stealth,
your...
you're taking back alleys.
Because I've got a deception bonus of 1, but I
How are
think
we gonna
everybody else has
stealth?
more than
We
me.
have a 1,400-pound, 10-foot tall. Never mind.
It's
Yeah, so we're
kind
doing
of a
back
combination of you're taking the back alleys, you're going out of sight. You're
Got
not
a
marching straight up the gates, you know.
Alright.
All right.
We disguised.
I'm afraid I sent you another message over Facebook.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, let me open that up.
I think we should disguise Skippy as a wagon that's autonomous and put the barrel on
Well-
that. Put a blanket over Skippy that we can pull off quickly.
No, you can just have him carry it.
Okay, whatever. I was trying to be creative.
Ooh, good point there, Bontubia.
Timmy is doing secret messages with
Secret
the
squirrel stuff.
gods. Yeah.
Whoever's rolling stealth, can I give them advantage by being as intangible and invisible as I can possibly be?
Because that will offset the, again, 10-foot tall, 1,400 pound.
Well, and we've got an Ogren with a Ogren battle cannon. We've got a troll with the Ogren battle cannon. We've got a giant barbarian, and then we've got Skippy, and then so
Okay,
we don't stand out at all.
It's not that we don't stand out, it's that we don't want to be recognized. And I am very recognizable.
Well, you can go intangible and fade out like a
Exactly.
Jasper, can't you?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
And I'm trying to trick Jim into thinking it will give advantage on the stealth check.
Unfortunately, it will not, because it's a group check. If you want to go alone, you totally can try.
No.
The Lich / Necromancer totally doesn't have anything to detect invisible ghosts in his keep.
No, why would you want something like that? Okay.
So who's giving me the roll so I know what angle you're taking to get there?
Well, I could try deception again.
I would definitely fail either one.
Yeah, let's have Gordon Ramsay do deception. He's a caterer. Of course he's going to the...
Yeah.
And he's
That
brought
makes
some
sense.
pickled woman with her.
Pickled lady fingers.
All right, let's see
Yeah.
this.
I'm sure that the Lich has ordered Stranger Things.
So
I didn't think it came out yet.
So as you guys
Can
are
you give him advantage?
kind of not after the fact, kind of sneaking your way and trying to nonchalantly look like you're just off the ship and rowdy sailors and kind of joining in with some drunk undead sailors at port. Captain, I gotta mention something. Do you remember that one plot point that you were given as a suggestion if you wanted to betray your Lich?
Oh my god.
Considering it
As
was
you
like,
guys are heading up the main long drag up the hill,
we were
taking
supposed
some
to
side
find the
streets.
supposed to find the Red Baron for help or something shit like that, weren't we?
Red Baron, the Black Bishop.
Yeah, the black.
Right.
That was close.
yeah,
I
Red
had
real close.
forgotten about that.
Mm.
You have a good brain.
Is he here somewhere? Can we go find him real quick? We've got a day extra.
If one of you wants to peel off and look for him, I would totally take a I'm like, what skill would be the best to find this guy? You guys know the rumors about him. He's known to you by rumor, because everyone's told stay the fuck away from this creepy guy.
Can I use investigation to go look for him? I am more of a spy than a...
Investigation would be perfect.
That's good.
Alright, I'm gonna peel off and go looking.
Now,
You're the
quick
sneakiest
question.
anyway. Oh,
Sorry.
Wow, there you go,
Nice.
rolling before I can help you out.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So with a 16, as Bone Tibia slides away from the party, totally realizing that Organ Ramsey's disguise of 11, you guys really don't look that disguised from a distance. But now that you're further enough away from the group, you can totally realize that. We get this montage of Bone Tibia going around asking around for the Black Bishop.
And the Red
And
Baron,
then-
too.
And finally, Bone Tibia goes to the street corner where she keenly looks and sees the Black Bishop with his ghost dog beating an undead in the legs, crippling it further as the ghost hound is chewing on one of the legs and ripping it off. As he's calling this person a heretic and something, and he's a bad person. What is Bone Tibia going to do?
I don't like this guy, but...
You found... Well, you know the rumors of the Black Bishop. Anyone who's against the dragon god, he calls heretic and beats the shit out of him. Because once upon a time, he used to be a priest in a previous life.
Oh, we've got a coin from the Dragon God amongst our crew. Just saying.
Yeah, he's a hulking, blighted trollkin preaching about glorious Father, Master of us all, the Dragon Father. He has a goon squad. May have been a cleric of Turk, known to beat anyone who challenges and badmouths and blasphemies religious zealots. So I think the idea was to tell him that the Duke was a heretic.
Ah.
But it's your mission, so you do what you have to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... deception is not one of my things that I'm good at.
You could always, come back, grab the group, and, go to him, or you could find some way of talking him into coming to see your captain, or whoever's the liar of the crew.
I don't want to lose this guy, so I guess I'm going to approach this beating that's happening.
As he's saying sermon, as he's literally caning this guy with his fairly obviously magical walking stick.
How do you
What
imagine...
does Bone Tibia do is you walk up behind him and you're hearing the bones crack.
No, you should hit him here if you want to maximize pain.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Very
As
nice.
the bishop kind of snaps his head and cowl back and looks at you and smiles, one tooth kind of brilliantly white and clean, gleams in the night lights as he starts beating them just like you recommend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Now the question is, do you say anything about him being a heretic or just to beat him for sadist's sake?
This man's heresy clearly merits the punishment that you're giving him. I have some friends that were interested in punishing some heresy as well.
And he finishes letting the ghost dog chew on the guy as he's trying to crawl away with 1 foot less. And he turns around and cleans off his walking stick. And he looks and says, "Do tell, my little friends, Bless you, my child. And he does the symbol of the dragon god over you.
I try to mimic it back to him.
Oh, are you sure?
No.
Give me a religion or a deception. Your choice. You have
I
advantage right now.
I'm going with religion, I guess. Why can't I? Okay, there we go. 9.
Oh my.
And you do it, and his look goes from, like, bless you, my child, to this very stern, questioning priest look that you feel like the Inquisition is now looking upon you. As he
Oh, boy.
says, tell me more, my child. Your scriptures seem rusty.
They are. I'm a ship surgeon, not a priest like yourself. Too much a time at sea without the guidance of a spiritual man like yourself.
You need to come to my scriptures and
Oops.
reacquaint yourself with our God, the
I
Blightbringer.
I agree. But I have some fellows that may also wish to speak to you. If you would come with me.
And give me a persuasion or deception. You no advantage anymore.
God damn it.
He seems interested though, so it's not going to be too difficult.
Gut feeling to re-roll that.
That's a good time to use that ability to get rid of that 3.
Yeah. Deep breath. Gonna use my fucking inspiration that I already earned.
Okay.
Because I do not want to fuck this up again. God damn it!
Oh no.
Double 7s.
As he looks at you and then he points. As you're like, but follow me to my captain. And he points. Over to the distance, there's this big, dark, stained wood building that's got like green, belchy smoke coming out of the smokestacks that glows. And he says, if your captain wishes to see me, before dawn I will be found in the house of our Blight Lord. Have him meet me at the church, for there are many sinners out tonight, and there are only so many hours where the Blighted One looks upon my good works. And he pats you on the head very condescendingly. You know, big troll, little undead. And he goes walking off into the alleyways to go beat some more people as you hear bones breaking and screams in the distance.
Now, is he a troll or an undead troll?
He is an undead troll.
Ooh, hey, can I go talk to him? Maybe troll to troll?
You didn't leave the group. Bone Tippy got to come back and get you guys.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, just maybe troll to troll.
It's okay. I'm going to head back to the group, let them know where we can find the guy, and say, I did not make the world's best impression, as normal.
Captain, I think I could persuade him troll to troll. I might have an advantage that way. Maybe not. Who knows? But can I?
Coin.
Oh.
A coin is important.
Well,
but isn't it still the coin you swallowed?
No, it was. Remember, it was cut from my stomach.
Yeah.
But I thought
so
you
it was just kind of like.
again.
No, it's just kind of in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
If
a long
I have
time
one of
ago.
those.
Yeah, no. And he's got it in his inventory, listed. Maybe the Ogren and I can go and talk with him and show him the coin and talk to him. You know, troll to troll, and I'm your first mate, so I'll be your
Proxy.
representative, your proxy, your delegate.
So
how does that
more
sound?
people are looking to split off from the group? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, us two would go, and then Bontibia could join back up with the main group, and we could meet them if we can convince him that the Great High Mucky Muck is a heretic after all.
Okay, so
We have
Bone Tibby, you're
information.
gonna give them basic directions on which way you saw him going last?
Yes.
Okay, so since Bone Tibia gives you the directions, one of you two give me an investigate with advantage.
I have -1 for investigate, so
I
what do you
probably
have?
So you should totally roll.
I have the exact same thing.
Okay, so
Nothing ever
Rochambeau,
goes wrong
man.
when you two work together.
Why don't you try it this time, Glyph? Because
Oh.
I've rolled a couple times ago and it did go well.
Bone
Well,
Tibia's like, I should have went with them as the
Yeah.
two
Dumbest people in the group.
Jamooks go walking off and probably stop in a bar looking for the bishop.
Looking for
As,
undead girls or whatever.
They obviously got distracted with their mighty 8 with advantage.
hey man,
Hey,
I
wait.
did my best.
Can I help navigate and maybe help re-roll
What are we doing? A double?
a double dummy navigation?
So you can
Okay,
get lost
well,
equally.
I will let you roll, but you no longer have the advantage because you got distracted. As you
Okay.
guys are at a pub and you look at each other going, weren't we supposed to do something? Yes, but they offered free drinks to get us in the door. Didn't we
So
have to
would
pay a
this be a
door fee to get in this bar? No, this is an investigate because you're hunting someone down. You were
But
given
it's a-
basic directions.
But it's a perception now because I'm trying to figure out where to go, and we know the general direction, right? So it's perception to see the temple off in the distance.
Oh, you can see the temple off in the distance.
Okay, so
We
And
just
Bone
need to
Tibia
find out how the hell to get there.
totally told you that he'll be there before dawn. It's not dawn yet, so he's somewhere between where Bone Tibia told you. Bone Tibia gave you really good directions, but you guys kind of forgot the
We're just kind of
store
stupid.
she mentioned. The pickled herring and the church, somewhere between there, and you forgot the name. So you're totally looking at the pickled pig, and you're like, I don't see him here.
Oh,
There's
can
nothing
I-
to see where you ended up.
Can I ask the bartender, maybe slide him some gold and get some directions?
To what exactly are you asking the bartender? Bartender will gladly let you slide some gold across his bar.
So
His hand deftly picks the gold up. How much are you giving him?
well,
20.
let me, hold on, don't be spending my gold unless you
I'll
spend
spend
your
mine.
Spending that gold.
All right, he's spending his, but let's ask him if he knows where the not the Red Baron but the Black Bishop hangs his hat type thing, and where he would be this time of night.
Okay, and how much gold did you put on that counter?
20. Hey, money
Yes.
pays.
That's
As
a
you
lot.
A stack of 20 gold coins, and he immediately drops his pitcher out and fills up both of the mugs in front of you guys that some other patrons totally left there a minute ago. And as he puts the pitcher, he blocks the coins with the pitcher, and his other hand swoops in, and those 20 coins disappear. And he says, but if I was you, I wouldn't be looking for an old black bishop on a night like tonight. They say the Black Bishop goes around crippling every man, woman, and creature he sees.
We have
But I can
business.
tell you, he'll be seen at the Black Temple of the Blighted God. And he kind of points out the window, and you see up the hill there's this green, belchy smoke temple that's got like dragon bones decorating the roof. If you want to really meet him, wait there, and eventually he will come about.
I say we just head there, dude. since we're lost anyway, so let's just go there and wait.
I mean, we could have fun and just wander for a few minutes. It's not like we can get. Okay, I'm not going to say those words.
No, don't
do it.
Thank you.
Don't trust you two to not get lost.
Well, no, we are lost.
Or not get mugged.
What do you mean mugged? I have a giant cannon.
You know what? Anybody can get mugged if there's enough people.
And I'm like 87 feet tall.
You turn around and you go, "Where's all my cannonballs?" As the pickpockets go running around with goblin pickpockets with cannonballs over their heads.
Exactly. Hey, no, I've got
cannonball.
I've got pretty good perception. I don't think I'd let that happen.
Famous last
don't get
words.
cocky.
I said that wrong. They stole my balls!
So you guys go to the church. You clearly see where that was pointed out to you. You can zigzag to getting there. So the rest of you guys, while you're waiting, Bone Tibia, you're like, hey, the guys should find him, and any minute they should run across him. And you hear the guy at the tower ring the next bell. And then another hour passes, they ring another bell.
Oh, those two.
Well,
And then another hour, they ring another bell. And what are the rest of you guys doing while they're gone?
I'm insisting that our plan is working as it should be. I'm totally deceiving everyone.
As you wait
This
for
is
like
working.
4 hours.
Our plan was to get away from them, so when they get caught, we don't get undeaded.
We're having a nice conversation with him. Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's just a long conversation. We're catching up with the trolls are catching up.
And I'm learning
where you
about
guys-
scripture.
Where are you guys hanging out, waiting for them to come back to you?
In the pews. We're in the pews.
No, not you two. You two
Oh,
are
okay.
off in the church waiting. Yeah, I got that. What's the rest of the group doing in their incognito mode? And are you attempting to still be discreet?
Yes. I think we should still be discreet.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm going to become continuous and spread over to the other players. Math jokes. Anyways,
Should we go to a bar to wait?
yeah.
Hey, there's plenty of taverns aplenty. There's literally tavern row.
That's probably
one
the
of
most
you,
incognito.
one of you guys in that group, give me either a deception or stealth. Stealth is your wallflowers.
So not
hanging
me.
back. Deception as you're pretending to be rowdy. We just got to port. It's our first time. We're from Hook Harbor.
or Will.
With how I've been rolling, does anyone want to help me try and make my deception check?
Yeah, can I will go corporeal, invisible, and without my hat, though. Because that's clearly how they identify me. And help aid with the inebriation act. I will try and act, like a corporal being.
Okay, go for it.
Click twice. So first one.
Okay, so a solid 12 for you guys being undercover. It's totally like watching Strider in Lord of the Rings. Pretending to not be the ranger there because he pulled the hood up. No one can recognize me. It's the hood of deception. Okay, as the cook's like, I am not a cook. I'm the captain cook. So you guys have spent an enormous amount of time here, and the guys have not come back yet.
Can we go find them?
Keep drinking.
Yes. No,
Keep
we
drinking.
need to find them. Where did you send them?
I will tell them where I sent them. All right, let's all go together.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
say
maybe not Skippy, but
Yeah, no, bring Skippy. Come on, he's not a heretic.
Yeah, let's find. Yes, let's go.
I mean, there's many necrotech, steamjacks walking around town, so it's not like they're uncommon.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Bone Tibia. Quick question, since you knew where you sent them, and you know where the target might be going, are you looking for the Black Bishop, or are you looking for Minnie, Mo, and Jeff?
How close?
Which are you more interested in finding first?
I'm more interested in finding the Black Bishop.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Screw the crewmates.
Can I put my 2 cents in real quick?
We're not there, so
as you're at the church praying
out
the
of
pray.
out of character.
What is your out of character contribution?
Trying to find the Black Bishop might not be the best idea because the 2 people who have, well, me having the coin, so you have an actual like.
Yeah, but he wanted to see the captain, so that might be just all they need. I don't know.
But it's good to have that little bit of oomph when you want to talk to someone. So maybe going to the cathedral or whatever the fuck would be a better option. So we're all grouped up. Well, sure, inviting us. Or just being grouped up together.
Probably would be good to be grouped up together, but I'm not looking for you.
Okay then. Well, fair enough.
Give me an investigation, and if the group are contributing assistance, you have advantage.
Is there someone that is good at looking for things, that is good at perceiving things?
I just need somebody to say, I'm helping keeping an eye out for either Minnie, Mo, and Jeff or the Black Bishop. You guys are giving a good description of the big scary guy. Ghost dog, big scary undead troll in a cloak. Very distinct description. Carries around a walking stick that's got the Blight God's figurehead on it that's usually soaked with blood. At least from the rumors.
Yes, we will help keep an eye out for either one or both.
So your investigation has advantage.
Thank you. 25.
So immediately you go to the cross streets where you saw him, and then you start working your way towards the temple. And like a block over from where you met him, you find him like beating this small clutch of goblins, and his ghost dog is ripping the throat out of one of them, and he's just like, blasphemers! And immediately you heard that blasphemer with that 25 from like a block away, and you're like, come on! And you go running, and you basically point him out to the group as you see this cloaked, he's got the priestly little scarf vestments on as he's beating a group of goblins.
Out of character for 1 second. There's that priest that loves beating it on the street.
Oh, God.
Anyways, back in character.
And you clearly, beautifully find him lickety-split like nobody's business. I mean, it's almost like you told the guys to go right here, and here he is.
Yeah. He's right here, right where I told them.
And you look around and you're like, I don't see the guys. I don't see them broken and left in the dumpster.
He's there at least alone.
At least they're probably still up and walking.
Yeah. All right, that's true.
Okay.
All right. I guess I can approach him, give him pointers again about how to hit people.
Or just send the captain in.
I mean, does anyone have any good religion that wants to throw some religion-y, throw out some church to see if you can get his attention in a positive way?
I can give it a shot. What do you guys think?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have a 2, so.
I got a -1, so.
If you're gonna roll religion, I will give you advantage, which
Hell
the dice
yeah.
coming up 18 and 18 don't care about no advantage.
Yeah.
We
Jesus
double it
Christ.
then, right? We got doubles, we double it.
Yeah.
So you got an
Is a
18.
religious one.
You throw out some brilliant scripture at him, and he turns around and looks at you and he nods, looking at your obviously blighted features, and says, "Bless you, my child." And he does the symbol of the Blight Lord. And when he does it, he steps forward and puts a hand to your forehead. And when he does, he casts Bless on you.
Ow.
You have a 1d4 bonus to a d20 roll of your choice for the next minute, or until he gives someone else a blessing of the Blighted Lord.
For a minute? Wow.
Up to a minute.
Up to a minute.
Probably want
Whole
to start
minute.
it before then. 10 whole rounds.
Don't spend it
As
all in
he-
one
Yeah.
place.
As he whistles to his ghost dog that keeps chasing some of the other goblins away and says, "What may a simple servant of the Blighted One do for you, my child?" Then he kind of looks over at Bone Tibia, and he just kind of chuckles, realizing this might be who Bone Tibia was talking about.
Oops.
I'll point to the captain. You're up, Captain.
So we've heard about your good works here in the Black Harbor, and we can see you. Isn't it called the Black Harbor?
Yep, Blackwater.
Okay, Blackwater. Here in Blackwater, and we've seen what you're doing today. But the problem is, you are only treating the symptoms. If you want to cure, you have to cut up the beast at the head. Who is it that allows the corrupt and the blasphemers to not only exist, but find solace in this hellspawn port? Is it the poor creatures you're doing now, or is it somebody in command and in power?
As he totally rubs his stubbly chin that will never grow any more hair. You speak interesting words. Are you the captain? And he gestures towards Bone Tibia, like, obviously the two of them have been talking about you.
I indeed, and I'll produce my hat and give him a bow of respect and courtesy. I am the captain at your service, and myself and my crew are here to help you remove the head of the blasphemy and corruption in this port.
May the Blighted One hear your words. And he points his cane towards the church, and then he gives you the hand gesture symbol of the Blighted One and tries to touch your forehead, which is incorporeal, but he still manages to get a bless on you, my child. So you have a 1d4 towards anything that you want to do, and immediately your poor friend goes, "Bastard."
Did not mean to steal that from you.
Yeah, it's not like I got any use for it.
In case you want to say something that is profound and you want to add a d4 to your roll. I mean, it's basically holy bardic inspiration. So, Captain, he seems very interested as he turns and his little cloaky robe kind of flurls out there, and then you get this little spooky green light conversation as the group is really close together and spooky for Grim Hollow, as you totally see a keg imp running away in the distance with someone's keg of booze. As he says, "Tell me more, my child, and give me either a religion or persuasion or deception." Whether you're quoting the scripture, being personable, or lying through your teeth?
I am being absolutely personable and charming, and I am going to persuade him that together we can end this tonight. We can fulfill the your mission of Taruk tonight. I would like to persuade.
And I will give you advantage, and you do have bless if you'd like to use a 1d4 after you make the roll.
After I make the roll, okay.
Yep, you choose after you make the roll.
I would like to use my bless.
Okay, give me a 1d4 so you can add to that 12. Just roll 3. I'm asking for 3. Just give me 3. That is not a 3. That is the anti-3 when you rolled that 1.
That is
So,
the anti-3.
He tries to put a hand on your shoulder and realizes you are a ghost. And he kind of hovers his hand in a very fatherly fashion of, I seek to purify, but I am but a humble servant of Taruk. I spend my eternal nights cleansing the few scraps of the streets of Blackwater. Taruk has advised me that others will deal with greater threats. I am to take my place amongst the small people and clean their hearts of corruption and know that only the blighted one's touch is good.
And it is good that you know your mission. Know that we are here to help, and we may be the ones sent to complete the other portion, and we'll be in touch.
As he nods and basically says, go with the grace of blight, my children. And he totally does like the just basic hand gesture blessing that's not an actual bless spell. But the captain does still have that beautiful feeling of bless as he spent it so quickly for a natural 1.
I know. Nerd. Before we go, you didn't happen to see 2 bumbling but good-intentioned idiots around here? Have you?
I have taken my cane to many an idiot this night.
These would be
before
together.
Before I return to my church to hide from the dawn. Tell me more of these idiots, so I may decide if I have seen them or not.
They are members
I'm your first mate, you know that, bastard.
Well, you obviously weren't hired for your brains.
The directions were so clear, Bone Tibia says, in a whispered tone.
They are members of my crew. They're well-intentioned. They wanted to speak to you in person, and they went off on their own. And it was ill-advised, and I just want to return them to the fold, if you know what I mean.
And you give him a general
find
description
the
of what they
lost
look like?
Yeah.
Troll and Ogren walking around with gigantic cannons on their shoulders. Sure.
As he says, I have not seen anyone matching that description tonight. Though I have been busy doing my holy works. And he totally gestures his stick back towards like a chewed up broken goblin that's just twitching one lip.
You clearly are the hand of Taruk. May you ever bless others.
Ooh, with that, give me another persuasion with advantage, by the way. You're milking that. I'm liking it. And he looks back at you.
What is it with advantage?
Yeah. And with a 15, though, he moves closer towards you and says, I do think the word Taruk rolls off your spectral lips appropriately, as you are obviously chosen amongst Taruk's true children. I can help you search for your wayward crew, Captain, if that would be amicable. I will proceed through the city streets with you if you would like. And you can tell me more of this corruption.
We would be in your debt. Yes, please. Accompany us while we search. Aid us, for with the servant of Taruk we cannot fail unless Taruk has a plan.
Look at you saying Beetlejuice 3 times, getting his attention. And he will shuffle off next to you with his walking stick clanking on the cobblestones as you guys go searching for the Goombas.
We should go right to the church because there is one place they won't be.
That's
and
true.
Bontibia is like, I gave them directions between this place and the church. Maybe they missed. This is why I'm the lookout. This is why I'm the lookout. Period. And you guys are heading to the church.
Yes, and as we go, go ahead.
Part of me would direct us away from the church, but
As we go, I will tell him tales of the corrupt. I have been bound to the corrupt Duke, and I have seen much of his blasphemy and heresy. Did you know that he had a... Oh, and I'm going... what is she? The Cirrus.
The satirist.
Yeah, the satirist. Thank you. A living satyr, blessing him and working with him. He is as far from Taruk, as far from Blight as one could be.
So,
damn. Captain's got a silver tongue today.
Either persuasion, if you're making sure to skirt the truth, or deception if you're gonna flat out frame him and lie.
I'm gonna skirt the truth. I'm gonna persuade.
I will totally get
it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nuts.
What? Double 26? Wow.
What is with this has got to be roll 20. That can't happen.
Yes, it can.
Really? What are the odds?
You guys are walking and your crew's kind of going ahead of you guys, and the captain and the Black Bishop are having like some serious heart-to-heart going on. As you totally get the right words at the right time, as he pardons you to stop and has to beat someone that he sees, begging on the street corner, and then proceeds to give them some coins. I've beaten you, now here's your payment. As, he basically is just taking in everything your corn feeding him. That it is the barons plotting and going after the other Lich Lords. That's literally the blasphemy. Instead of them working together, he's always trying to undercut the others to the detriment of the Nightmare Empire.
Yes. And that is the truth, more or less, because they all are.
Yeah, they're all playing their own games. As he looks very concerned, and at one point, he basically tries to pat you and keeps forgetting you're a ghost. he seems to be busy in his own head a lot. That's one of his things. He talks to his god, and his god surely is talking back to him.
Yeah.
Excellent.
In a voice only he
But
can
what are the
hear.
odds?
Okay.
Roll 20 chat turning into probability talk.
Yep, it's a 5% chance. And then if you do it twice, it's like 0.05.
Yeah, so we've got how many doubles here?
Yeah, but you have to count the times that we did do it. So
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that. That's
Okay, but
Yep. That's math. I'm all about story, not math.
I don't want to go
playing
back.
games here. We're not doing math. I like math, but
it's at least
it's 11.
math.
Fuck math right now.
The point is, it worked.
So what is it you're wanting the
it
Black
does.
Bishop to do?
I would like his, if not direct assistance in taking down the bishop, at least support some more
Now,
permanent than one
by,
less. Or go ahead.
By direct assistance, what exactly are you asking for? You're
So
gonna get it, but
come along.
I would like him to come with us and partake in removing the evil and corruption from the city. And
so you
to
want
participate.
Him to escort you.
Yes.
As he pats you on your ghostly shoulder and says, "Very well, my son. I shall escort you where the night will be taken. And when the Blighted One seeks for me to take action, I will not hesitate." And he totally does a hum and 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 a hum.
Nice.
He was once a troll singer in a previous life.
Yes, I have a soft spot in my heart for them.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then I am going to let him talk about himself for the rest of the trip to the temple. I've been doing so much speaking. Tell me about your mission and some of your greater successes.
And he basically will go along and give you this litany of like people he has broken to bring to the Blighted One.
Excellent.
So what is the plan as you guys get to the church and you see two of your compatriots sitting in the pews?
Absorbing the word of his God.
As you hear some blight callers talking about how the Blighted One will vomit himself up across the world, bringing the gift of blight to all. Can I get an amen?
So, I think the plan is to rejoin everyone and head up to the Duke and do it tonight while he's still not expecting us. Is that the plan?
And as the captain, you get to speak with your crew. The Black Bishop excuses himself for a second. He beats one of the carolers because they're off tune.
I like this guy.
Good, he's gonna come with us. Do not offend him. Do not commit heresy in his presence. Do not bad talk Taruk, the Blight Father. You will regret it. But he will accompany us and hopefully help us in the upcoming battle. He is a servant of Taruk, and he wants nothing more than to beat the corruption out of any and everyone who is corrupted, which is any and everyone.
Is he a priest?
From what I understand, he was a priest. Now he's
a bishop.
Just, well, yeah. He's gone rogue.
I can totally see you in character leading into the group's conference goes, he's a bishop.
That'd be better than a priest, right? Be like priest plus one.
He's gone rogue. He's no longer a official part of the church, but he see himself as a servant of Taruk, and nobody here clearly is going to argue about whether he's a member of the church or not.
Yeah.
That was my understanding. And he's a nice guy.
No, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Go make friends with our overlord?
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I'm down if everyone else is down.
Let's go. I'm ready to fight.
All my plan stuff, so.
Okay. Then once our friend the Black Confessor is through with his ministrations, he will escort us.
Yeah. I'm glad we all agree that Black Confessors matter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so Captain, what is your plan?
Run up there and blast them.
We are going to show up, declaring a successful mission. We have the body preserved in oil. We have copies of the books. We are going to present them, and then we are going to, and this is an adjustment that I am telepathically telling my crew. We are going to, at that, after we turn over the goods, we are going to accuse him, we are going to announce his heresy and say that Taruk has decided that you must be removed, and then we just lay in on him.
Nice.
Okay.
That would be
So,
I'm sorry?
as you...
Never mind, I'm saying something dumb.
Oh, okay.
Always.
Was Bone Tibia dropping sarcasm?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you guys get there and you announce yourself, and immediately the steward there is like, excellent. You finally made it. It's only a month or two overdue. And he basically says, where is the Cirrus?
Let's uncork her.
She's in the barrel, preserved. He knows that she did not make it, but we did bring her back so she can continue to serve, and we have her books.
Excellent. Follow me to see our Lord, the Baron. And he looks, he notices the big cloaked gentleman, but he kind of like avoids saying something, but he did cut off when he said the word Lord, which was very abrupt in the not Lord and Savior. Not going to say that in front of a certain somebody who'll break my legs. I don't want to have to build spider legs for myself. As he basically says, follow me, and do not spill your preservatives on the rug. It is imported. Follow me. And he brings you guys into like an off to the side waiting room and